Going to India for the first time a couple of years ago, I was completely overwhelmed by the culture, the colours, the smell, the noise. It's like so incredibly noisy. But most of all, the people were just extraordinary. And for me, the East and India has been something that I have been working with and being inspired by for forever. Even in my first book, East Meets West, I've got visions and pictures there of spice markets and colours of incredible, like you look at the colours and you can taste it. So actually going to the country, it was an incredible experience for me. My relationship with Panchshil and with YOO has been very special. The vision of this building and this incredible environment that we've been a part of has really been extraordinary. I think for me, to create villas in Pune in itself was just incredibly romantic, but then to actually see the architecture and what they actually built, it's a real kind of dichotomy of design and where it is. The architecture is so extraordinary, and it's to actually having watched the progress of them flattening the land and then building these incredible buildings, and it's very much our aesthetic, the sort of East meets West with a lot of the wood and the stone, and it really is beautiful. I think it's really important that the environment that you're in, it's not only when you're inside your home, it's everything that is around you. So the landscaping, it's very short-sighted if you don't build the environment around these beautiful houses that we've built, so that when you're looking out, you feel that you're proud to be in this space, but equally when you're outside and you're walking in, you have this feeling of unity. It's really important. So the club that we've designed has got everything in it. It's you know, whether it's for children, we've created this wonderful play area with a pool, with table tennis, with a cinema, with games room. And what you are fantastic at doing and what they've created around the world is to basically create these environments, these residences, where today families are not all living together with their parents and their grandparents. But instead of being in one isolated home somewhere, they can buy into an environment where they can have people that they can get to know. It's a residence, it's a whole culture that people can work towards living in. And I think this is really fantastic because it won't be so frightening to be able to break away from home and have your own home, and you've got everything at your doorstep for your kids and yourself, and for you to be able to meet new people. So this whole new way of living, I think, is very forward-thinking, and we're really excited to be a part of it. We've created these two very different types of villas, and the first one is vintage. So the vintage is very much with this extraordinary sort of patterned black marble with this wonderful bronze and all the signature inlays that we've done with the wood, and sort of creating, I mean, vintage sounds old, but it's not. It's this kind of eclectic design that you would find in New York or Paris or London, but we've done it in the colours that we feel work with the earth that is there and very much with the architecture. And it's all about layering of textures. The lighting is extraordinary, though it's going to be a real taste of different cultures and textures, and to create a really beautiful environment. The other villa, which is Seabreeze, is a very different look. It's all very neutrals. It's got like wonderful stone lights that are made out of plaster. It's got wonderful big sofas and beautiful chairs from Italy, all in sort of lacquers and white, so a very different palette. So when you go into vintage, it has a very striking kind of look, and you go into Seabreeze, it's striking, but it's kind of softer, so it will give people a very different aesthetic to choose from. Very, very beautiful. I love Seabreeze. It's very much the one that I would kind of sit in and feel most Kelly Hoppen in.